Hey guys, this is Anali and I am back with a new tutorial. This tutorial we would be discussing another problem regarding D'Alembert's principle. So guys, before that, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, to subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon to get the notification about the newly uploaded videos. So guys, the problem consists of the two blocks having the weight of 40 Newton and 12 Newton. We need to determine the velocity of block A at t equals to 1 second when this block B moves downward with a velocity of 1 meter per second at time t equals to 0. Also, we need to determine the tension in the string. We don't need to consider the mass of the pulley and the string and any kind of the friction. So this is the problem, but before solving the problem, let us understand that what will happen. So now if this block B moves by a distance of x in the downward direction, let us suppose that this block B moves by a distance of x in the downward direction. This pulley will definitely move by a distance of x in the downward direction. As this pulley will move by a distance of x in the downward direction, this side the rope will move by x distance in the upward direction. Similarly, on this side the rope will move by x distance in the downward direction. Hence, the net displacement of the block A will be twice of x, as the displacement of the rope is 2x. So the displacement of the block A will be twice that of the displacement of the block B. As let us consider that the displacement of the block A is given by y and the displacement of the block B, that is x. So we have discussed that the displacement of the block A, that is y, is nothing but twice that of displacement of the block B, that is 2 of x. On differentiating further, we will be getting that the velocity of block A is nothing but twice of velocity of block B. Similarly, velocity acceleration of block A is nothing but twice of acceleration of block B. Okay, so this is one relation that we have established. Now, as usual, we will be drawing the free body diagrams to determine the tension in the string as well as the acceleration of one of the blocks. So let us do it. So for the block B, there would be weight of 12 Newton acting in the downward direction. Okay, also there would be tension in this ring. Now here the tension would be T, here also the tension would be T. Okay, so in this string the tension would be nothing but 2T. The net tension in this string would be 2T. Okay, so now applying the D'Alembert's principle for the block B, we would be getting for block B, so sigma Fy minus mass of block B into acceleration of block B, that is equals to 0. Summation of the force in the y direction, we need to consider the forces in the direction of the motion as positive. So since this block is moving in a downward direction, we have been given the direction. So 12 Newton will be taken as positive and 2T will be taken as negative. So 12 minus 2T minus mass of B, that is nothing but 12 divided by 9.8 into acceleration of B, that is equals to 0. Okay, further solving we will be getting 12 minus 2T, that is nothing but 1.22 into acceleration of B. Let us take this as equation number 1. Now we will be applying the D'Alembert's principle for the block A. Now since there is no friction, so there would be tension in the string. Let us say it as T, and the frictional force will be acting in the opposite direction to that of the motion. So applying the D'Alembert's principle for the block A, we would be getting sigma Fx minus mass of A into acceleration of A, that is equals to 0. So T minus mass of A, that is nothing but 40 divided by 9.8 into acceleration of A, that is nothing but equals to 0. So we will be getting T minus 4.08 into acceleration of A, that is nothing but equals to 0. Okay, we have got the two equations, but there are three variables. So first of all, let us eliminate the T. So for eliminating the T, we are multiplying this equation by 2. So on solving further, we will be getting equation somewhat like this, that is 1.22 AB plus 8.16 into acceleration of A, that is equals to 12. Okay, Now we have obtained the result that acceleration of A is nothing but twice of acceleration of B. So on solving further, we would be getting 17.54 into acceleration of B, that is nothing but 12. We have placed the value of acceleration of A is nothing but twice of acceleration of B. Solving further, we will be getting acceleration of B as 0.684 meter per second square. And placing this value of acceleration of B in this equation, we would be getting the value of acceleration of A as 1.36 meter per second square. Now, at time t equals to 0, the velocity of block B is given as 1 meter per second. So, u of B is given as 1 meter per second. So, from this equation, the u of A will be nothing but equals to 2 meter per second. Okay. So, we are using the equation that is v of B is nothing but u of B plus acceleration of B into t, or we would be also using the equation that is v of A is nothing but u of A plus acceleration of A into t. Now time is known, that is 1 second. Acceleration of A that we have determined as 1.36 meter per second square. U of A that we know as 2 meter per second. So placing this value, we will be getting 2 plus 1.36 into 1. So it will be nothing but 2.36 meter per second. Okay, so we have obtained the value of velocity of block A time t equals to 1 second as 2.36 meter per second. And now placing this value of acceleration of B in this equation, we would be getting the value of t equals to 6.417 Newton. Okay, so guys, we have obtained the value of tension in the string as 6.417 Newton, acceleration of the two blocks as 1.36 meter per second square for block A and 0.684 meter per second square for block B, and the velocity of block A at t equals to 1 second is 2.36 meter per second. So guys, that's all from my side. If you have any doubt, do comment in the comment section, and thank you guys for watching this video.